Yo, back with another video, man. What's up? You know what's up, playing Madden. I forgot to record the rest, but you know, 34-7 is crazy though. My new team is Buffalo. I forget the Chiefs, forget the Dolphins, forget all of them.
And he almost flirted with disaster there, but it does
Buffalo,
get into the end zone before going out, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
Bro, I was shaking people. I was shaking these little robots with Josh Allen, quarterback.
Guys are winning so far.
I'm shaking them with quarterback.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back. And that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend.
Run back in there. Oh, I thought he was gonna block me. That's why.
On the keeper there, and it
is
second down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
The ankles is crazy.
He's gonna have the Bills first down.
I was ballerina dancing
up to the 38-yard line. But I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more today. There's still a little bit of disbelief in realizing, oh my goodness, he's running that boy tripping downfield at that point.
Allen going to keep it again.
Tripping. Oh.
And he is going to lose yardage here. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there forcing a loss on that play.
He will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield.
I ran all the way around.
So we now proceed to the start of the second half.
Final adjustments being made for the second half. Whether they'll amount to much in a game that's already pretty well decided, well, that's another question. Nevertheless, let's get you back out to Brandon and Charles.
It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the third quarter. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here, as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, but that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
And Oliver through the line and hitting him for the loss. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here's Murray. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead, it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
Here's Andy Lee now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football, because they've got the other team down, and they feel good about the position.
Right there.
Diggs.
First play
the 20, 10, 5, and all the way home
Stay
for
goofy.
a Bills touchdown.
Stay goofy.
Teams always want to send messages. I think that was quite a statement there to start the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, less than a minute in, already that quick long strike. They are setting the tone for the second half.
I already know.
Here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation,
I kicked it back.
Somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you
can't see the ball. It's unfair. I can't see the ball.
Yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
Well, not one you see often there, as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time. And Going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't.
And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown. Marquise Brown, 60 yards. And the Cardinals are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point good by Prater. And that trims the lead a bit, but still standing at 26 points.
Oh, they ready. They locked in.
And after the touchdown, out the kick.
Big. Why don't you just make him the kick?
This will be fielded inside the 5.
Block. Block.
And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. The football back to the Bills and Stephon Diggs. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
A big pickup of 38.
The tackling in this game is not been
Nobody
good
can
so
do
far.
that.
We've seen our share of missed tackles. Case in point, that one right there. And that miss led to another big play. I don't know if it's effort, I don't know if it's technique, but they'll have to work on that in practice.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's another first down as they bite on 23 more on that one.
Take down. And Knox.
Here's Allen to throw it.
I want to throw to my tight end. Get loose. Oh, second play of the game. Touchdown.
Dawson Knox. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills just continue to roll. They'll look to throw.
Get done up.
And this is going to be caught. I'm not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it. And extend this lead out even further.
Funny, I can see the ball. I have to keep it as fast.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Fielded right around the 8. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Give the credit there to Jordan Phillips getting in the backfield for the tackle for loss. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. He'll get this to Connor underneath. And down he'll go at the 25. A gain of 8 there on the play. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. So after the INT, it's Allen. Gets this one to Morris. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
Interception.
Yeah, that one was covered pretty well because they were trying to leak the tight end out into the flat. I think they were hoping he could catch and turn upfield and pick up the first down.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Allen. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That one goes for 24 yards.
24 yards.
Here's Allen.
Get out of there.
He can only get a yard after all that. It's 2nd down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
First sack, it don't matter. First sack of the game, it don't matter.
Oh, he fakes the spike. And pressure
Second
coming,
sack.
and they got him once again.
Hold on.
Only a
Bro, you're over here doing jumping jacks like it's not 48-14. Come on now. I lost yards. That's what it's called, yards.
Now Allen.
Oh, I lost yards. But still.
Bills get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it.
I'll try and touchdown it.
To the end zone, but it's
How many times do I have to say it? Every time he's on the run, he throws
So unable to throw it in for 2
now,
from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Well, the football back in the hands of the Arizona Cardinals. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
I'll still play though.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Ed Oliver, that time, the one to get him there and bring him down.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Man, they just can't get out of their own way right now.
I'm back.
An avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. And this returnable for Hines.
Cut back in. Oh, I didn't know.
Very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Bills are going to take
That's
over
what I
a
got.
great
15.
position here
We got
for the
15,
1st and 10. Here comes Josh Allen and the Bills offense back onto the field. And he
Josh
had a
Allen.
touchdown on the last
Quick
drive,
slide.
also 4 for 4.
Often want to
Very,
slip.
very effective. What does he need
It's
to do to
not that good
translate
for
that
him.
forward into this drive?
They can't help
Not
this.
think that what he saw in coverages last time is exactly what he's going to get again.
And
He's
y'all
got to
still
play
don't
ahead
learn
and
y'all
start,
lessons, do y'all?
thinking to himself,
Y'all
okay,
not learn y'all
we just
lesson?
did that. What are they going to take
Stop
away now?
leaving
What do
him
we go
open
to as
on
a
the
counter
slant.
and continue to encourage
He's
his
gonna
offensive
run it
line to
perfect.
continue to give him time.
They were really good on the last drive.
Oh no. Oh, this play.
Allen now on 1st down. Flushed out right.
Oh.
He'll get this to Devin Singletary out of the backfield.
Goofy. I even do an
And
actual
they're going to
spin.
get
I
this
swear.
down inside the 15.
Both the same.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the
Quarterback,
different ways
brother.
they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Operating from the red zone now. Allen.
Why did I throw it to him instead of
Toward the end zone, but
what was
that's
that?
gonna wind up
Inaccurate.
incomplete.
What?
It's been a fun game for him so far, but I think he tried to do just a little too much that time. Give the defense a rare win on that snap.
He finds his man. That's Sweeney. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On play action, Allen.
Wide open ball right there.
This is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 6 yards.
Space it. Down. Okay. Trying to call it, hello? Call it. I'm pressing it.
Allen gonna throw.
Wide open ball, what are you doing?
Finding his
Wide
safety
open ball,
valve
what are
here.
you doing?
That's complete. Touchdown, Bills. Devin Singletary from 3 yards out. And the Bills are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
Ball.
And they are just
Wow.
As he is into the end zone here for 2 more.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there. And sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
That's good, though, because
And trouble there on the kickoff as that goes out of bounds.
62 did.
Free kick out of bounds.
So now the
That's a
possession will begin
flag
at the
for kicking
35
out is a
after the
flag.
errant kickoff.
But that is
Certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick
probably
returner,
give
I
it
suppose, but you
Watch
are
out
giving
for
up
4,
extra
bro.
yardage, that's for sure.
He's the
Because if you put it
kick
out of the end
return.
zone, they start at the 25, so at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker, was the one disrupting there defensively.
That's an R for AM.
And as
This
they
bomb
come to
also
the
helped
line,
with
they will
Fortnite
not be
kills.
able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League
Should
on
I
EA
play the race? Because
Sports.
it's not even fair.
13 yards
It's
remaining on
62-14,
second down.
bro. Just posted.
Here's Murray. Throw left side complete.
Lucky
That's
I come
Hopkins.
up.
So the completion good for
I'll play
7
it.
there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. To throw is Murray.
Why is that a
Over the
wide
middle.
open ball?
And he'll be brought down just shy of the
I tried to
40.
hit that, man.
Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now. But as you mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Ed Oliver able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Murray going to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
This offense so far on 3rd down, just a 20% success rate at 2 of 10. This will be 3rd and forever. Now Murray.
I'm just gonna grab my socks and they still get
Firing
a dog.
quickly here, and that's
Goofy.
complete. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
Hey, boy.
So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And they will remain well behind.
Wow, partner, it's almost a little jarring to see a holder set up on the other side of midfield. I haven't brought out my binoculars to make sure on that one. But that is showing an awful lot of confidence in a kicker to try and hit from 61 yards. And this one winds up no good.
Here's Stephon Diggs as he and the rest of the offense get ready to go again. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Bring him over to our team so we don't have to
This is
cover him
exactly
anymore.
why he's
He
on the
is really
cover of
having a heck
Madden.
of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade is going to happen, but good thought.
Oh, I forgot.
And they'll run the option to start the drive.
Bye-bye. How you get smoked by a quarterback?
And he'll go
Like,
down,
come
but
on
not
now.
before getting this inside the
You
30.
get smoked by a
An
quarterback.
excellent run of 22 yards on
Oh,
the
that's why
keeper
we have
and
been at
also
school.
a
He gets
first
smoked.
down.
Boy, where would these
I
guys
don't
be
know
without
what
his
to do.
performance on the ground?
I'm
That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Allen going to keep it again. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22.
I'm not even the quarterback. I'm the running back.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That will go for 9 yards and a first down on the keeper.
Well, that's the fear any defense has when the quarterback gets involved in the running game. You don't usually account for him, and he's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you've got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him, though?
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone that's the same agility.
And he'll take it into the end
You are
zone
the
for a
quarterback.
Buffalo touchdown.
Quarterback.
Josh Allen A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Bills continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the fourth. The quarterback will keep it himself. And he will not make it to the goal line as his try for two is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Tick off.
It's a squib kick picked up near the 25.
Oh,
and they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up
directly
past the 30. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach.
Hold it. Okay.
I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
I'm a cornerback.
To throw, it's Murray. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4.
A loss of 10 is crazy. Not going to count.
Here's Andy Lee now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. This is brought in at the 21.
Guard up!
It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10.
Don't listen, dog. I forgot they can't hear me.
And now we move our focus to Stephon Diggs. And now he's inching closer to a 200-yard game. He's been so solid.
And he is really denting the pride of the guys playing defense, too, because there's certain barriers that you just don't want to give up. Never want to give up a 100-yard rusher, a 100-yard receiver. He's closing in on 200 yards. Wow, that's a really big game.
And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. And a solid job using his legs. 16 yards and a 1st down on the keeper.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Steps away to his left. Going deep for Diggs. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen buying time to his left. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
I have to, bro.
And it'll be intercepted.
I don't even care about the pick. I just have to let it go.
Wilson.
I'm not trying to
the
get
Cards
sacked.
are going to get the football here as he gets this up
I don't want to get
past
sacked
the
because I was
20-yard
going to lose
line.
yards.
Not the
I lost
best
the
of
ball.
plays there as a
I know
quarterback.
losing
You're
yards, I'm losing
right-handed,
the ball.
rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6.
I don't want to be here.
Murray now. Dancing to his left. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the 1st down marker. I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Murray now to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football.
I got my
partner,
pick back.
I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Singletary, they'll go up the middle. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. So Allen's going to look to throw. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Like I said,
well, I mentioned this week, Charles, they had a couple kinks on offense that they wanted to fix. I would say they're pretty well fixed.
There's no doubt about that. I mean, just about everything they've run has been successful in this one. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm done with this, right? I have no answers for anything. In fact, I'd probably send a note to the clock operator. Let it run.
And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
But I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on. But apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
Pulls it in at the 13. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Here's the veteran punter Lee as he sends this one away. And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow. Out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
Well, he's certainly not going to see a better punt than that. Definitely taking a chance, because if that thing clips the pylon, it comes out to the 20, but instead, it goes out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
Allen's throw here taken in by Knox. There he goes, right side. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will.
That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it.
And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked off folks on the other sideline now.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Hide the ball for the clock. Come on.
Murray now on 1st down. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 12 yards to pick up. Good enough for an Arizona first. Murray, one final try. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just
Alright, y'all. You know, just finished the game. So, yeah. So I'm finna hop on Fortnite. I'm gonna make a new video on that. So you know what it is, man. Uh, but yeah. So this video game. Just gonna get off and hop on Fortnite. Alright. So, alright, man. I'm out. Peace.